Jim, a tough afternoon here. What were your reflections on the game as a whole?
First and foremost, we're all extremely disappointed to lose any game, but to lose it 5-0 and to lose some of the goals in the manner that we did were probably the most disappointing thing of the day. Even when we went 1-0, I thought the boys done okay. I thought we stuck to the game plan. We tried to be patient in possession. We spoke about trying to get the wing backs on the ball higher up the pitch. I thought we'd done that on the odd occasion in the first half, but the goal just on half time was kind of took the wind out of our sails a little bit. If you get in at half time at 1-0, then you're still very much in the game. Even at 2-0, we felt that we could, if we got the next goal, it would then be game on again. And we spoke about trying to get to the hour mark, but unfortunately we weren't able to do that. And then when it goes 3-0, it's pretty much game over. So it's the way that we conceded the goals that is kind of the most disappointing aspect of it. The first two are really avoidable from our point of view. Defensively, they're poor. Third goal, Edouard receives the ball in the penalty spot, back to goal, just manages to get a turn and get a shot away. The fourth one's a decent strike from Lee Griffiths. You've got to give him that one. And then the fifth one, which puts the icing on the cake for Celtic, is a turnover in possession when we've got good possession in the middle of the park and we get done on the counter-attack. So, listen, we're really, really disappointed, but we can't allow it to affect us too much. We've got a huge game coming up on Wednesday. We've got to just analyse this one, look back on things we can do better, make sure they don't happen again, and dust ourselves down for Wednesday.
It's not really something that you can have levelled at the team much this season either, because defensively we've been solid for most of the season. How frustrating was that?
Listen, of course it's frustrating, but look, Celtic are miles ahead of anyone else in the league. Here at Parkhead, they're just, I think out of the 16 league games they've won 15 of them. They put 7 by St Johnstone, 6 by somebody else, 4s and 5s in the past as well. So, it's just one of those days where we just need to take our medicine and suck it up and just get on with it. Unfortunately, we can't do anything about it. If Celtic play to the level that they're capable of, then, they're capable of putting 5 by you like they did this afternoon. Unfortunately in the second half we never laid a glove on them, and deservedly we lost the game.
You made a couple of changes today. Was any of that with Wednesday in mind, or was that purely that you felt was the best team to come and try and take something here today?
No, listen, I think Wednesday against Hearts is a lot more important than today's game here against Celtic. I think it's 13 years or something since we've took anything from Parkhead. We set up in a way that we felt would give us the best opportunity to try and take something from the game. Before the game I think we would have all taken a point, and that's how we set up. We set up to try and frustrate Celtic. The wing backs matched up against their wing backs and we tried to contain them for as best we could, but unfortunately we just can't legislate for the first 2 goals in the opening 45 minutes. It is what it is, James. At the end of the day, we've just got to take it on the chin and move on.
Big game on Wednesday night as well. Hopefully a packed Simple Digital Arena as well. How big a game is that going to be?
It's massive, of course it is. Hearts are below us at the moment, and after Wednesday night's game, we want to make sure that still remains the case. So, it's not going to be, if we win that game or we lose that game or we draw that game, it's still not going to be the deciding factor in who stays up and who goes down. There's a hell of a lot of football still to be played, and the games after the split are going to be huge. But we've got games even before the split now that we still think we can get good points out of. Kilmarnock, Ross County, Rangers at home. These are games that we've got to look to and believe that we can get a few points on the board before the split comes. So, Wednesday's huge. Hearts will come in good numbers, no doubt. They'll bring a good support with them. Hopefully our guys turn out in good numbers as well, create a good atmosphere, and and hopefully we get a decent, good, entertaining game of football.
Yeah, and just at the minute with 9 games to go, it looks like we're in a sort of League of 4.
I would say that's fair, yeah, with St Johnstone winning today, and I would say it's fair to say that Ross County, ourselves, Hamilton, or Hearts, it'll be decided out of those 4 teams who goes down and who ends up in the playoff spot. So, I believe in the group of players that I've got here. I think we've got enough quality. I think we've shown that in since the turn of the year. The last 3 league games, Motherwell, St Johnstone, Celtic, I think if we'd been offered 4 points prior to those 3 games, we probably would have accepted it. We're disappointed not to take 6 points from those 3 games, because I felt against against St Johnstone on Wednesday, we've hit the post on 2 occasions. Xander Clark's made a couple of really good saves, so we could have won that game as well. But we just can't allow today to be too big a talking point in the dressing room. We're all disappointed. We're proud people. We never like to lose a game ever, but to lose 5-0 is obviously hurtful. But we just have to pick ourselves up and go again.
Jim, thanks very much for your time.
Thank you very much.